Hi everyone, I'm going to talk to you about values. So values essentially are what we stand for, what we want to stand for in life, both now and in the future. So we always have now, and we can use the values to reorient ourselves so that as we move into the future, we're doing what matters. There's a difference between our values and our goals in that we can't tick off our values. We can't complete, for instance, achieving or being generous. We can't go, yep, that's that done. But goals might arise from the values. So if one of our goals is to be a good partner, then being kind and demonstrating that kindness by cooking in the evening, for example, might be a goal along the path of being a good partner. A way to clarify it can be thinking in terms of towards in a way. So am I moving towards my values, or am I getting hooked by uncomfortable thoughts and feelings and getting pulled away? And if that's happening, noticing, unhooking from those uncomfortable thoughts and feelings, and then making moves towards. So once we've clarified our values, the goals and activities that come from them can become a lot clearer. And there's a difference between a values-focused life and a goals-focused life. So if you have the example of a couple of kids and they're going to a theme park and they're on their way, and the goal-focused kid is just thinking, when do we get there? I want to go on this ride and I want to go on that ride. And they've got a kind of list of things that they want to do that's quite concrete in their mind. The other sibling is just quite happy to enjoy the experience. So they're sat there, their values might be curiosity, learning, exploration. And they're just fascinated by the journey. They're looking out the window, they're seeing all the things going by. And then the car breaks down. And when that happens, the goal-focused person, child, is really upset because they're not going to tick off all the goals that they had for that day. But the values-focused child, because their values are things like learning, curiosity, connecting with new experiences, they actually enjoy that new experience. They have the flexibility to adjust to the new experience, and it fits with their values. So they're okay. They're actually having a good time. They're enjoying the tow truck turning up and being able to sit in the front seat, chat to this new person, see how the winch on the tow truck works. And that's all very well. How does that fit with your creative practice? Well, once you know what makes you tick, then you might have a clearer sense of why you're doing the creative things that you're doing. So I've got some values cards here that might link with your creative practice. This one is seeking freedom. This one is seeing possibilities. There's another one, embracing the moment, creating, daring to dream, imagining, feeling different perhaps. So once you know why you're doing your creative things, that again might give a bit of clarity of what do you want to create. It can also help with not getting bogged down. It might make the work more sustainable because you know why you're doing it. And on those days where it seems difficult, you can check in with your values. Okay, I want to do something different. I want to do something that pushes the boundaries, and that can help keep you on track and know that you're moving towards what matters rather than getting pulled away. It can also give you respite from metrics like likes or amount of views, because sometimes that can become a goal that is not nourishing and a kind of endless goal. So you might get caught in a vicious cycle, a loop that is not helpful or conducive to your mental health, your self-care, or your creative practice. But checking back in with your values can help you to remember why you're doing this, can lead to project ideas, can allow you to keep going and getting nourishment from what you're doing. So I hope that that's been helpful. It's clarified values a little bit, given you a bit more understanding of them. And back to you, Mel.